Hey, Mama Selena for African Daisy, and it is Wednesday in the Word. I hope that you're having a great week. I am. Oh, and I can see that I got sun the other day, and now it's starting to peel. That is so funny. It was all dark, and now it's starting to peel off. Anyway, so it's been fabulous and glorious. I had to laugh because I came to the States, and that's when I got sun. When I really got some sunshine. But anyway, it's been wonderful. We've been so enjoying our time here. And I got my Dunkins, and we are going to jump in here in Proverbs 7 because we're going through Proverbs. Slowly but surely. So here we are. Proverbs 7. It says, "My son, keep my words and treasure my commandments within you so that they are readily available to guide you. Keep my commandments and live, and keep my teaching and law as the apple of your eye. Bind them securely on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to the skillful and godly wisdom, you are my sister. And regard understanding and intelligent insight as your intimate friends, that they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the foreigner who does not observe God's law and who flatters with her smooth words. For at the window of my house," let me say it again. "For at the window of my house, I looked out through my lattice, and among the naive, the inexperienced, and gullible, I saw among the youths a young man lacking good sense, passing through the street near her corner. And he took the path to her house, in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And there a woman met him, and dressed as a prostitute, sly and cunning as of heart. She was boisterous and rebellious. She would not stay at home. At times she was in the streets, at times in the marketplaces, lurking and setting her ambush at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with a brazen and impudent face she said to him, I have peace offerings with me. Today I have paid my vows, so I came out to meet you, that you might share with me the feast of my offerings. Diligently I sought your face, and I found you. I have spread my couch with coverings and cushions of tapestry, with colored linen, fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink our fill of love until morning. Let us console and delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him. He will come home on the appointed day. With her many persuasions, she caused him to yield. With her flattering lips, she seduced him. Suddenly he went with her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, not knowing the outcome, or as one in the stocks going to the correction to be given to a fool, until an arrow pierced his liver with mortal wound. Like a bird fluttering straight into the net, he did not know that it would cost him his life. Now therefore, my son, listen to me. Pay attention to the words of my mouth. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her evil, immoral paths, for she has cast down many mortally wounded. Indeed, all who were killed by her were strong. Her house is the way to Sheol, descending to the chambers of death." So there you go, folks. That one is very clear. Not to fall into the sin of, obviously this specific verse was talking about a young man who did not seem to be a married man, falling into the being seduced by a married woman. But so he's talking to the man not to be caught into that, because you don't know what you're going into something. What I always find interesting is, the Bible says that when we sin, it leads to death, right? The wages of sin is death. And so sometimes we think that no one knows, it doesn't matter if I'm not caught. The wages of sin is death. That's why you have, especially sexual sin, it is because it affects you personally. And physically you start to die. Why? Because diseases, all the things. And obviously, so anyway, I just want to encourage us here. So the point of this verse here is to encourage us to walk in the straight and the narrow. And if you are struggling with sexual sin, that you get the help you need. You need to be set free. God can set you free of it, and you can walk in wholeness and healing. And I'm telling you, the way that God intended for marriage and for sex within that, it's amazing and phenomenal. So let's just do it the way God said, because we wonder why life isn't going really well for us. And I always find that very fascinating to me. You know, people that I know who are wondering, like, I pray to God, I'm, you know, I don't know why this is not going my way. And you're like, okay, and yet you're doing these things. Something I just want to say here, and this is for those of us in Kenya, and everywhere, other places in the world too, but I'm going to specifically talk about Kenya right now. It's my country, and I love it, and it's my home. But this sexual sin madness in Kenya is out of control, and it's ridiculous. So I just want to encourage those that are in Kenya. I want to encourage young people to seek after God, not seek after your parents' religion, not seek after, you know, and you say, but my parent goes to church and they're Christians. Okay, yeah. I want you to seek Jesus. I want you to seek Jesus, know him. And this thing of thinking that, you know, just having sex anywhere and everywhere and with anybody is going to get you anywhere in life is really tragic. Don't be that desperate to get a job that you're willing to have sex with somebody. You don't need that job. Don't be that desperate. Please do not be that desperate. You don't need that job, because you're going to have to maintain it that way. And it's sick and demented. And it's sad. But God is a good God. And he gives us, I love Proverbs because it's practical. It's practical advice. Things we should do and should not do. So this is not a proverb of a nation. This is the Proverbs from the Bible, okay? Anyway, I love you all. I hope that you're having a great week, and we will get into Proverbs 8 next week. Bye.